Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam to all the devotees. These are the beloved deities of Lord Jagannath, Baldev Subhadramaya, Nitai Gaur Chandraji. We will offer our respectful obeisances unto all the Vaishnavas and to the Supreme Lord Jagannath, Baldev Subhadramaya, Nitai Gaur Chandraji, Shivaman Devji. And we'll start with our today's discussion on the verse Bhagavad Gita 1.29 and 30. Am I audible clearly?
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Yes, you are audible, Prabhu.
Yeah. Om Adnyantimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine. Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pachyata Deshatarine. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. So we are discussing on the first chapter of Bhagavad Gita, that is observing the armies on the battlefield of Kurukshetra. And we have completed almost 28 verses, first 28 verses of the first chapter. Now we are moving to the second 29th verse today, which is here. We'll recite both the verses first and then we'll discuss about it. Dvepatuscha sharire me romaharshascha jayate gandivam sramsrite hastat vakchaiva paridhayate. My whole body is trembling, my hair is standing on end, my bow Gandiva is slipping from my hand, and my skin is burning. So this is first verse. Actually, this is the second verse of one of the section of the Bhagavad Gita in first chapter. So from 1.28 to 1.30, it's one of the section of Bhagavad Gita where Arjuna is lamenting. Yes, I'm not able to stand on my own. My body is shivering. My body is trembling, and my hair is standing on end. So my Gandiva is also slipping from my hand. So my skin is burning. These are the symptoms which are given by the Arjuna because he was fearful. Okay, and actually these symptoms are basically when we are in ecstasy or when we are in a depressed situation, then we'll observe these symptoms in one person. Okay, 1.30. न च शक्नोमि अवस्थातुं भ्रमतीव च मयिर्मना निमित्तानि च पश्यामि विपरीतानि केशव. Translation: I am now unable to stand here any longer. I am forgetting myself and my mind is reeling. I see only causes of misfortune. O Krishna, killer of the Keshi demon. So Arjuna is saying here one word to Krishna, that is Keshava. Keshava means killer of Keshi demon. So Arjuna is giving reason that I am not able to stand here any longer. I am forgetting myself and my mind is reeling. I see only the causes of misfortune, O Krishna, killer of the Keshi demon. So these are the two very important verses. Like every verse of the Bhagavad Gita is very important because it gives us the understanding and the way to follow on our life, and it gives the teachings. So we can understand these teachings and we can apply this in life so that we can live our life with the dharma. And Prabhu, you can unshare so that, yeah. Okay. So we will be discussing first yeah. So first verse here, that is 1.29, that Arjuna is saying that, oh, my Gandiva is slipping from my hand. It is very important and it is very Sorry, some technical issue. I'm not able to see that. Yeah. So my Gandiva is slipping from my hand, like that Arjuna is saying. And Prabhupada is giving purport here. There are two kinds of trembling of the body and the two kinds of standings on the hair and on end. Such phenomena occur either in great spiritual ecstasy or out of great fear under material conditions. There is no fear in transcendental realizations. Arjuna's symptoms in this situation are out of material fear, namely loss of life. This is evident from other symptoms also. He became so impatient that his famous bow Gandiva was slipping from his hand. And because his heart was burning within him, he was feeling a burning sensation of the skin. All these are due to a material conception of life. This is very important, last word, that is all these are due to material conception of life. And based on these principles, based on this discussion, Krishna is telling Arjuna, the second chapter, the summary of Bhagavad Gita, which is like Sankhya Yoga, the important and science of soul, which is discussed in the second chapter based on this. Like because Arjuna was thinking that yes, everyone has body and everyone, like Arjuna was knowing, but to he was acting in that way so that Krishna will tell Bhagavad Gita and through Arjuna to all of us. And uh, I will like to tell one story regarding the Gandiva bow. Gandiva bow, it's very famous, and uh, it's Arjuna's dear weapon. Like Arjuna got so many weapons from the celestial world, and Arjuna's dear weapon was Gandiva bow, and he took a vow that whoever says me, like anyone who asks me to give this Gandiva bow, and I will kill him. So that vow he takes, and once what happened, like during Mahabharata war, Kurukshetra war, around 17th, 16th or 17th day, Arjuna was supposed to kill Karna, but Karna was Arjuna couldn't kill the Karna, and he comes to Yudhishthira Maharaj, and Yudhishthira Maharaj asks, "What happened? Karna finished?" Arjuna said, "No." Then in that mood, Yudhishthira Maharaj says, "What you are doing? You give up your bow, give up your Gandiva." Arjuna, Arjuna remembers his vow, and they are Kshatriya, like Jaan jai but Vachan na jai, like that they are. So Arjuna takes his sword and about to kill Yudhishthira Maharaj, but Krishna comes there and told, "What happened? What are you doing?" So Arjuna is telling, "No, no, no. I took a vow that someone if says me that my Gandiva, if you give up you give up your Gandiva bow, then I took a vow that I will kill him, kill that person." Then Krishna says, "No, no, 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 don't worry. I have a better solution for this." So Krishna tells, "See, elders, if you like unfame them, or if you tell some bad words to elders, it is like killing them." So Arjuna speaks bad words to Yudhishthira, and he like unfame him, like he spoke very negative about Yudhishthira Maharaj, and then he speaks, and then he feels okay, satisfied. But after that, again, he get take a sword, and now Krishna is asking, now what you are doing now? So Arjuna is telling, "Oh, I spoke so much against Yudhishthira Maharaj. How a younger brother of Yudhishthira Maharaj, how I can do that?" So it is, uh, I didn't do the good thing, so I will kill myself now. So Krishna says, "No, no, 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 that is not the proper solution. Wait, wait, I have a better solution." So Krishna tells, like, you want to do suicide. So if you glorify in front of the elders, if you glorify yourself, then it's like killing oneself, or it is like a suicide only. So Arjuna then glorifies him to the full of his extent. Like I did this thing. I brought celestial weapons from the uh, heavenly planets, heavenly world, and if you win the war, this is because of me only. So Arjuna spoke so many things, and then he became silent, and he says, "Oh yes, now I'm feeling okay." So Krishna has arranged in a such a way that everything should be managed. Like even if it is not killing. Arjuna and Arjuna can satisfy Arjuna and Yudhishthira both his vow. Arjuna's vow also satisfied by Krishna. And in the next verse, then Arjuna was saying, "Yes, no, I am not able to stand here any longer. I'm forgetting myself." So Arjuna is not that kind of person like to do this thing. Arjuna is a great warrior, and on the battlefield, the Gandiva bow, everyone was fearful of that. But due to the weakness, he was telling like that. He was unable to stand. So what was the weakness? So he was forgetting himself on account of this weakness of his mind. So in a purport, Prabhupada is telling, due to his impatience, Arjuna was unable to stay on the battlefield, and he was forgetting himself on account of this weakness of his mind. Excessive attachment. Prabhupada is giving very brilliant purport here, that excessive attachment for material things put a man in such a bewildering condition of existence. Bhayam, it's a Bhagavatam 11.2.37 shloka. Bhayam dvitiya abhinivesha niveshasya satya. Such fearfulness and loss of mental equilibrium take place in persons who are too affected by material conditions. Arjuna envisioned only painful reverses in the battlefield. He would not be happy even by gaining victory over the foe. The words nimittani viparitani are significant. When a man sees only frustration in his expectations, he thinks, why am I here? Everyone is interested in himself and his own welfare. No one is interested in the Supreme Self. Arjuna is showing ignorance of his real self-interest by Krishna's will. One's real self-interest lies in Vishnu or Krishna. The conditioned soul forgets this and therefore suffers material pain. Arjuna thought that his victory in the battle would only be a cause of lamentation for him. So Arjuna is saying here that Arjuna was thinking that this battle is between me and my relatives, but it was not. It was the battle between dharma and adharma. So Arjuna was telling, no, how I can fight with my relatives, my own people, even if I want. So he gives so many reasons and so many excuses not to fight. But Krishna is again telling the importance. Yes, they are already killed. We have seen in many verses back that they are already killed. They are the soul, so you can't kill them. In the second chapter, Krishna is telling more about the soul, importance and science of soul. And but it is due to the attachment. Prabhupada is telling that excessive attachment for material things puts a man in such a bewildering condition of existence. So what is the attachment? Arjuna was he attached? No. He is acting, or Krishna is making a plan in such a way so that he can speak Bhagavad Gita, he can speak. So he is setting the scene, and he will speak about the Bhagavad Gita and through Arjuna to all of us. That's why it is given. So attachment is like it comes like anything. Like we can see, we can take one example. Like if a small kid is there, a small boy, and he is having any toy, and if we snatch that toy from him, how it will be? He will be like he will cry like anything. So that why that is happen? Because that small boy is attached to that toy. Like same way, when we are attached to the material world or our positions in a material world, our relatives in a material world, then it is the problem. That problem is due to our attachment in this material world. What is the solution? We have to just shift our focus on our own self, shift our focus from our own self to the Krishna. So that focus, when we shift towards Krishna, then we will serve Krishna and his devotees. And that is the solution, that yes, in the mood of service to Krishna and his devotees, we have to remember Krishna every time, each and every time. So we will stop here for today. It's end of time. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Wonderful class.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhu Dandavasana.
Prabhuji, Sridhar Prabhu Dandavasana.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.